Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to paint an abstract landscape using only a couple of brushes, a couple of colours, and it's really easy for beginners to try. I'm using a large flat brush, a soft fluffy brush or a sponge. The colours I'm using today are titanium white, a little phthalo blue and either black or Payne's grey. I'm putting on my white paint on the bottom right hand corner and the top left hand corner of the sky. I'm using Acrylics Basics, which is just the right consistency. If your paint's a little thicker, add some water to it. Now I'm going to make a bluey grey colour, so I've got my white, a little phthalo blue and a little grey or black. And I'm just going to dab that on the canvas, starting at the top right corner, and then I'm going to work my way down diagonally to the bottom left corner. And it's going to be wider at the top, and as I move to the left, it's going to get thinner. And you can make it a little darker in some areas, maybe add a few spots of blue here and there as well, just until you get a rough shape of sort of a smoky, cloudy sky drifting across the canvas. Then I've got my mop brush, or any soft fluffy brush will do, and I'm just starting to blend the bluey grey colour into the white. You can also use a sponge if you don't have a soft fluffy brush, and that gives a really nice effect as well. I'm just smudging the two colours together, slightly blurring them at the edges, but still leaving some defined spots of blue and grey here and there. It's quite delicate, so we just want to create that soft, smoky effect. And you can also come in with a little more blue or a little more grey into any areas that you feel need to be a little darker. And just build it up until you get something that you're happy with. Now we can move on to those hills in the distance. I've got my very pale bluey grey colour again that I used on the sky. I've got my large flat brush and I'm just going to put in a very delicate silhouette. We can make it a little darker. I'm adding a little more Payne's grey or black, a little more phthalo blue, some white, and then we can put in some hills a little closer to us. Again, I'm using my large flat brush for this, and I'm using the side of the brush and the corner of the brush to get those little bumps and rocky effects on the hills. But if you'd rather use a small brush and you find it easier to use that, then do. Absolutely use what brush makes life easy for you. For me, this just helps create a nice loose effect. It stops me from putting in too much detail, and I'm just going to sweep the colour downwards and get a nice blurry soft effect. We'll put another hill on the other side. Again, it's slightly darker. Added a little more grey and phthalo blue, and we'll just bring that down on the left. Letting those colours just blend together and soften and smudge on the canvas. And when you're happy with those hills, we can then move on to some darker ones a little bit closer towards us again. So I'm going to add my Payne's grey and then put in some nice dark ones at the front. Again, I'm using my large brush and I'm just smudging it in and creating a really nice soft blended effect. It's nice and loose, there's no detail, I'm not worried about anything like that. I'm just looking at the mood I want to create in the painting rather than adding any details. We'll remove that masking tape, and then I've got my dark bluey grey colour again, and we'll bring that further down into what will be the water and the lake. Create what shapes and hills you think look good. The only thing to remember is to keep your lines nice and flat and horizontal as they're going into the water. And we'll do another one on the left hand side. I'm using the flat edge of the brush to get a nice straight line where I need to. Next, I've cleaned my brush and I'm going to come in with white paint and really just smear some good dollops of white paint across the bottom half of the canvas. Just place them wherever you want some lighter patches to be in the water and brush all of that in. Then I've got my phthalo blue again with a little white. I'm just going to use the shape of the brush, the flat side, and then also pull it down so I get sort of some square-like effects and some blocks. I'm just going to put that colour wherever I think it will look good. And before it dries, I've got my soft fluffy brush again, and I'm softening it just slightly over the top. We'll put a little bit over this side as well. Just a little hint of colour. And again, before that dries, coming in with the soft brush and really just barely touching the surface to soften it gently on the top. I'm going to do the same with my lovely bluey smoky grey colour. Don't forget I've got my white paint on the canvas, so it'll lighten a little bit and it'll be nice and soft and easy to work with. Soften that up, and I think I'll put a few little flicks upwards as well, just to maybe give the indication of some grass or something coming out of the water. Maybe some darker ones right at the front, so I've added a little more grey. Little spots here and there, and again before it dries we'll come in with our soft brush and just make them a little bit more delicate and soften it all together. Don't overthink it, just put it down on the canvas. A couple of gentle sweeps with the soft brush. Don't overwork it, just let it do its thing. And I'm also going to come in with a palette knife just to give a little bit more texture and some different effects. So I've got my white paint, I'm putting that, just scraping that down the canvas to create a bit of light here and there. Very minimalist. And I'm also doing the same with my Payne's grey to put some darker spots and a little bit of texture through the painting. I honestly completed this in about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. The trick is not to overwork it and think about it too much. Just have fun with it and think about the mood that you'd like to create. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the like button. It really does help.